Hi, and in today's video, we've added another objective to our objective list, and we basically mapped and chained two objectives together so that one follows the other, and refined our objective system, which is like great. So if you want to know how we made all of this, make sure you follow the series and watch the video till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi and welcome to today's video. Up until now we have our objective system. We can basically go and work to do maybe a pickup, and it will mark it as an objective complete. So if you've been following through, this was the function that we created in the last episode. And just a quick recap, you are able to do a pickup. So we have an objective of picking up a computer part. We go straight to it, press F, and you can see the objective is checked. Now, there's a couple of different things that we can definitely improve on this. We want to create, let's say, another actor that allows us to basically get this type of objective done. So we have a pickup, we have a reach goal, and we have a kill or destroy. So today we are going to deal with a reach goal, which is basically an overlap, right? So there's different ways that you can do this, but my preferred one would be to create an actor where we create an actor that you can easily place in the map, and when you overlap it, it basically checks your objective as done. So I'll go to triggers, and remember we had these cinematic triggers from our previous episodes, but this time round I'm going to duplicate it and name it location goal. Open it up. We can as well change the overlap, but I prefer the box. Nothing interesting there. So make sure its tick is disabled. We go to class default. Now, what we are going to modify in this blueprint, we are basically going to change this and to make sure we are only calling this when we overlap with the player. Yeah, so we're checking that's done. And once that's done, we need to now call our objective complete. So quickly, we are going to delete this, compile, do once will be fine. And I'll go to let me go to my pickup. And there's a couple of things that we had written before. So we are going to check the objective complete, and this one just after overlapping. So I'm just getting the component that has the tag quest and then calling the objective completion. So I'm going to open our location and paste this code over here. Or let me just redo it and say get component get actor component by tag, and then you're going to get the number one, the only copy. You get a copy of this. Remember we had a tag named quest here, quest. We save that, and now we are going to call objective complete. And the target, we're going to set it to self. And that's pretty much it. That's everything you need for this setup. So going back to our testing map, okay, let me just make sure all these are visible. I might extend the boxes a bit. Right there, right there, ink right there. Everything's set. Make sure it's visible. It's not hidden in game. Compile and save. Go back to our map. Drag the location goal to the map, just right here. And we are going to set our objective in our player. I'm going to change this to go to the quest, and we have objectives right here. So I'm going to change these to reach goal, and I'm going to say I'm going to call it reach, I don't know why, reach investigation area. So, and I'm going to just I drop on the location goal and making sure everything is fine. Save that, and once we hit play, you'll notice once we overlap this area, it needs to call our location goal. It hasn't, so we are just going to debug that really quick. So go back and check if this code's working. So I'm going to toggle breakpoint right here. I'm going to debug our quest system. Close these other blueprints that you're not using. Close objective UI, the heads-up display, and in the quest, I'm going to also do another breakpoint right here. So once we hit play and we start overlapping, you can see it has gone through, and then it has not gone to the quest, right? So I'm going to go back and see if anything is wrong with it. Yeah, we didn't do the correct tag, and that's weird. So I'm going to set it correctly, just making sure it's correct. Go to the player and go back to the quest. Make sure it's set, the tag is correct. Yeah, and basically that's it. That should work for now. So I'll save everything. So it was a typo, and once we go close to the location, toggles the breakpoint. I'll remove the breakpoint now. Toggles it again, which means it's working. I'll remove it. And yeah, we have our checked objective. So, you realize that once we've completed this objective, we can basically, the way we've set up our goals, we can basically have a bunch of objectives lined up. So let's do a simple mission where you're supposed to investigate this area and find all electronic parts, right? So we're supposed to reach here and search for electronic parts, right? So I'll go to the actor, the player character, go to quest, and just add an objective right here. That solves it. We can call it find the broken computer, and make sure that I drop on the pick up, save everything, and once we, sorry, I just lost my keyboard. Once we hit play, you'll see we have different objectives, and the first is to reach the area. So if whenever the player goes and does like this pickup before doing the reaching the goal, it's going to be a problem for us, but we are going to figure that how we'll do that. So I'll go ahead and reach the location. You see objective is checked, and once I pick this up, you can see. So we've basically chained our two objectives together and they form like our quest. So that's a problem for you guys. So I want us to figure out how basically we are going to have this chain up properly. So maybe you can like make sure the area is large. This region is covered by a larger area, or maybe just make sure that it's maybe inside. It's another trick that you can use. Or maybe you can also chain it up in an event. So that when you reach the location, it triggers up the second objective. So right here, it will always work. So it's a nice problem to have. It will always work, and it has worked. And yay, that's really good. If you find this video interesting, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, and have a good one.